My question you really did touch on before, but here it
I'll
goes.
do it again.
Oh,
See if
my
I say the
name's
same
Robin
thing.
Coslin, and I too am a Heights graduate. And I live on Wood Road, and my kids are too, Heights graduates too. Environmental sustainability is a critical need and a 21st century priority. Increasingly, green initiatives are not only fundamental, but promise to create excitement and generate economic development for individuals and communities. What role should city government have in fostering environmentally sustainable and eco-friendly lifestyles?
Yes.
You want to get?
No.
You answered this already.
Well, I mean, it's Cleveland Heights. If we have an opportunity to do this in any community, it's us. I am a major proponent for all types of renewable energy. I'm a major proponent for community gardening. In fact, I've got some great ideas of how maybe we can turn some vacant storefront roofs into gardening space. I mean, why not? You can do green roofs, you know, it takes a little work, but we can do that kind of stuff. Sell the produce downstairs in the storefront. I mean, just common sense thing. Instead of going out and bringing the food to the masses, grow the food right where the masses live. I mean, there's ideas we can do. I watch the city council meeting. I watch them on television. My wife thinks I'm incredibly boring sometimes. They can be very boring, so you have to sort of pick and choose how long you watch them. But a woman was in front of city council and asked for some space for a community garden, and I don't remember where or the particulars or anything. Totally common sense. Can we get a little more city space to do a community garden? And I thought, that's a rubber stamp. Yes, 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 yes. I actually got 7 no votes. And the reason is because people come along and steal vegetables. Well, let me tell you, if someone's desperate enough to need to steal a tomato or a cucumber to get by in life, they can steal it. I don't really care. And if that's our big issue, that we don't want some poor person to get a cucumber or a tomato, we need to address some other issues then. And so I'm a big fan of that. I'm a little radical too, because I have no problem sticking wind turbines up on Severance. Absolutely none whatsoever. People will say that visually they're not that appealing. I think they're gorgeous to look at. I think they attract you. They make you want to sit there and go, it's pretty cool. I never saw how big that thing, you know. And you drive along the highways and you see like 50 of them. You slow down, you watch them. You know, you want to see those. You look forward to them. Why not be the community that's known as the one with the big, huge wind turbines at Severance? Why not? How about on homes? You know. We have a building code that's pretty outdated in Cleveland Heights. In fact, it's really outdated in Cleveland Heights. I hope I'm not taking someone else's question here, but the building code is outdated. You know, you cannot legally have a rain barrel. Now, there's ways to get around it, and the city will say that they sort of turn a blind eye to that, and I understand that. But why not write a building code that says not only can you have a rain barrel, you can have 3 or 4 of them on your downspouts, and you can have a rain garden, and you can have other ways to catch water and wind and solar. And oh yeah, we're also going to provide you with a tax credit. Let's say you put that in your house and you take your house off the grid and you're able to energize your house using renewable sources. We're going to give you a $1,000 property tax credit every year for 5 years because you put the investment in. Your house is now more valuable, more competitive. I want to stay in Cleveland Heights because it doesn't cost me anything to run my house. Right now, we don't have that, but we could have that. You know, imagine if you could do 1,000 homes a year for the next 10 years. We have 10,000 homes in Cleveland Heights. That'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it? You know, so that's how I look at it. I am very involved with the finance industry. This is the stuff that the finance industry wants to finance and the stuff they want to pay for. I've seen creative models where you can issue bonds, you know, revenue-generating bonds, and it's a little technical, you know, but you can issue bonds that have a revenue source off of the money you're saving on energy. So you use that difference. They do it out in California. It's very creative. It's a model that gets sprayed across the country, and we can put that in place here. People call us the Berkeley of Ohio, or the Berkeley of the Midwest. You know, I've heard that joke before. Well, guess what city was the first to do a major bond issuance for a display? I'm in the Obama situation.
Yes.
Am I allowed to kill it, or am I going to get in trouble? You know? No abusing the flies. But Berkeley was the first city that did a major bond issuance to support solar energy for all of their commercial buildings. They were going to do $20 million, their first issuance. They ran out of money within the first hour of the program. They had their first 20 issuances out the door within an hour of the program working. You know? So bring that idea here. Have the Port Authority issue the bonds. It's not even on our debt then. It becomes their liability. You know? We just got to pay it back. We can do it though.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time this evening.
That's it? We don't want to talk some more?
No.
Yeah, we've been here since 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one night you're doing 4 interviews.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not going to be a good night for you all. That's going to be a tough one.
You know what, you guys are fascinating.
Yeah, you
It's
guys
very
are.
fascinating.
Everybody's very